Hey Cockrell, today we're going to talk about Google Sites. So there's a couple ways you can get to a Google site. If your teacher has a Google site they want you to visit, you can just type in um, their URL that they give you, or sometimes they'll give you a shortened URL. And so if you do that, you can go to a website. This is my class's website. And so I typed in the URL and it brought it up. And so kind of how to navigate a Google site. You have all the links right here on the side they want you to get to, so you can go through the main page, and then you can click on different pages if you want to learn about your teacher. They may have an about me or about this class tab, different things linked to it. If you want to watch or go to the calendar, you can go to the calendar through there. Whatever tab they have, it'll be right here on the side that you can get to, and it'll show everything that you need for your teacher's class. So that's how you can get to a teacher website. But if you want to create a site of your own, you have to go over here to the waffle and then go to sites. And I'm going to create this site with you as I go through the video. So you're going to hit create, and you're going to have to make a name of a site. So anything you want it to be, you can name the site. So say you're going to do a history project. So history, 6th period, if you're in that class. And it'll create your website title. And you always want to start out with a blank template because it's a lot easier to add things to it than starting with a template that's already all made for you, because it's very hard to delete things and make it look good. So you always want to start with a blank template. Then you hit create. As long as the site's name's not taken, it'll let me create it. If it is, then you have to think of something different. Okay, so the site name wasn't taken. I have history 6th period is my URL on sites Google. So it starts off with nothing on it. You just have a home and the sitemap. To add a page, you go right here and hit create page. You get to name your page. So say you want to have a geography tab, because that's what your project is about, or that is why you're creating the website. So you add the name of it. To put on the top level, that just puts it in alphabetical order on that list of links. If you put it under home, it'll be a little subcategory of home, or you can choose a different location. But I'm just going to make it be at the top level, and then I'm going to create a page, and it'll add it right here underneath home. Okay, so then it opens up the editing feature. So you can type anything you want in there. You can say, on this page, we are going to talk about geography. And there's your sentence. Okay, you can also come up here to insert, and you can insert images, links. You can make a table of contents for the page. You can add lines. You can have different gadgets on there, and gadgets are different things. Like you can have like a Twitter gadget or a weather, quotes, all kinds of different gadgets they have. You can add a text box. You can look at more gadgets. You can add a calendar. So if you want to put a calendar on your website, go through there. You already have to have the calendar created. You don't create it from sites. You have to take one you've already made. You can put a chart on there. You can add something from your drive, a document, a drawing, a folder, a form, an image, a presentation, a spreadsheet, or a video. You can link something from Google Plus if you have a Google Plus account. Same thing with a Google Groups account. You can add a group to it. You can have a Google Hangout button on there. You can make a map from Google Maps that you can put on there, or a YouTube video. You can insert any of those into a page on your website. The format, it changes just as individual page, the format. Also, you insert a table or delete a table from here. Change the layout to having different columns or sidebars on this. And then help will also, you can type in any of your questions or look for different shortcuts on the help. Just like docs and slides, it has the undo and redo button. Also, you can change the font size, bold, italic, underline, the text color, the background color, add or remove a link, make a number list, a bulleted list, change the indentation, align left, center, or right, remove formatting in case you mess something up, or edit an HTML source. the thing you want to do when you're working on a page is you want to make sure you always hit save. It saves it for you right here, but if you try and hit cancel or go back a page, it may delete your progress. You always are going to want to hit save before you hit anything else. You can also add files from down here. So we want to save it so you can see what it looks like. So this is what the page will look like to the people that are coming to view it once you make it public. You can go back to the home page. If you go up here to the settings, this is where you can do some different things. You can copy a page. Just say you want the format that you set up in one page and you just want to change the title. You can copy a page and add it so you don't have to remake it all over again. You can also go right here and go to edit site layout, and you can change the header, make it different, and have a picture or a different title or something. Horizontal navigation, if you do that and get rid of sidebar navigation, it puts the links up at the top instead of on the side. I prefer sidebar, so that's why I had that one on there. You can also add a custom footer, so that's changing the stuff down here. Then you can close that, edit site layout. You can also go to manage site. So you can change the site name as long as it's available. You can change the type of categories that it'll pop up as when you are searching for the site. You can also go to the pages and move those around, drag the order in a different order. You can mess with any attachments you have on your page, change the page templates from here. The announcement, file cabinet, list, and start page and web page are all different standard templates. You can also create your own template. Any apps that you have on there and anything you deleted, it stays right here, so you can find it again in case you didn't mean to delete it. You can go to general and change some of the things, different statistics, changing, if people can view it on their mobile phones, who can access this. If you want to keep it private until it's done, you can mess with that. Go to the sharings and permissions. So if you want more than one person working on it, you can share it, and you can decide who can edit it and who can view it and who's the owner of it. And then you can go down here to themes, colors, and fonts and change that for your whole website. So you have to click on certain parts of it and then can change it as you go, and it kind of shows you a little preview right here what that's going to do. But you can change the text color and background and all of those different things. And just like the other part, you want to hit save before you move on to change something else or to X out of it because you're done for the day. Thanks.